Hi and welcome to the channel where we are role-playing and storytelling in Crusader Kings 3. We are King Frej, King of Sweden, head of House Korp, and we are in a lot of wars. We ourselves started the conquest of the kingdom of Frisia, and then we got a call to arms from our son-in-law, who I hadn't noticed, but he had gone away and become king of Bohemia, and he's married to my daughter in a matrilineal marriage, because when they married he was just a wanderer who was fifth in line or something to inherit the kingdom, so he agreed to this matrilineal marriage. He's of House Milkshanov, but his heir is Gretel Gerdsson Korp of our house. So we are helping him defend in a holy war for his capital county. Our forces had to leave here though to go help my wife, because she's being attacked up here. So the plan is to hopefully make this war here short and swift, defeat this our arch enemy Jarl Harald of House Yngling, and then this war here is going well. We are sieging down Frisia, so hopefully the plan is to win this war, and hopefully have time to consolidate our forces and go down here and help defend Prague. That is the plan anyway. We are draining money at a high rate, so hopefully we can capture ourselves some prisoners to ransom to fund the war effort. And here we go, they are reinforcing. Another call to war, there's no end to it. Oh, it's our son-in-law again, he's... Dissolution war. What is this about? He is being attacked by a countess who's allied to a chieftain. It doesn't look like they have much of a force, but neither does our son-in-law. He's a new king. So they are Catholics, and no, that's another war. No. Again, I misclicked. I was just wanted to. I just wanted to check what the war was about, but I think I clicked on the X on the event, and it automatically made me decline the call to war. That is not good. Can I join your war? Dissolution war. I will offer you to join this, because I would have joined. How's this going? It's not going well. It's even. But it looks like we are losing. That is not good. They had forces there ready to reinforce. That is not good. We are retreating to here. Who is this? That's my wife. Coming to... Well, I was too hasty there. I just threw my forces up there into the fray, trying to stop them from sieging down my wife's capital. I really should have been more cautious, but I guess the army commander, like me, got stressed by all these wars. Someone took my son. Who's he? Oh, he's my bastard. He has founded his own house. And he is imprisoned by Jarl here. I will see about freeing him. Here's our sieging force. Can we go to Gelderen? Let's keep our forces together here. Sieging. I really don't like it when there are too many wars going on. Strategical impasses. I'm sitting around the table with Jarl Tyke and Jarl Rickelford discussing our strategy for the ongoing war. Tyke bangs his fist on the table and loudly proclaims we should charge the enemy directly and crush them with the sheer might of our armies, while Rickelford explains how we need to watch what our foes do and respond accordingly. It is my right to decide our ultimate course of action. So one gives us better offense, one gives us better maneuverability, and the other one gives us both, but less of both. Well, I think what we need now is maneuverability, movement speed, and enemy defensive advantage minus 25. I would go with Jarl Rickelford's plan, and it's also more in line with the king's personality. He's a patient man. So we are taking the advice of Jarl Rickelford of Östergötland of House Ulfing. Let's do it. This war in Bohemia is really not going well. He's badly outnumbered, and even with our forces he would be outnumbered. So maybe that war is a loss. You can't be everywhere all at once. Here we are retreating. Oh, I successfully learned Dutch. That is good. I don't think I can have my adult children, they can't learn Dutch. But I think I'm having my grandchildren learn it. Yeah, let's try and siege down his capital. Lessons from the past. Though I will surely see many battlefields before I meet my maker, my library holds tales of war from 100 lifetimes. I have recently acquired a tome of a great battle of the Catalonian plains, as well as a time-worn scroll written in some ancient language. Who knows what forgotten secrets it holds? So I could read the tome or attempt to translate the old scroll. I'm more attracted to attempt to translate, I think. Yeah, let's try to translate. Even with the help of a dusty glossary, the scroll is reluctant to share its secrets, but I press on. As the night progresses, the most incredible story unfolds before me. Arminius, the son of a Germanic chieftain, had been raised in Rome but plotted to forge an alliance of tribes to defeat the Romans. Arminius became an officer of the Roman general Varus and advised him to take a detour through Teutoburg forest. There, Arminius launched a series of ambushes. Due to his Roman education, Arminius knew exactly how to combat the enemy tactics and lead his people to a decisive victory. So it's this story. It's a famous story from the Roman Empire, where the Germanic tribes defeated the Romans. I know that one. So should I study the battle or focus on the translation process? Well, normally the king, being a learned man, would have gone for this, but now it is wartime and we need everything. We need all the knowledge of these ancient strategies and battles we can get. So let's delve into study the battle of the Teutoburg forest. How are we doing up here? Yeah, she's sieging his capital, which is good. How is the war going? There it is, we are losing at the moment. And we are definitely losing down here. I doubt we will have the time to and the resources to help my son-in-law, sadly. Essential proposal. It's my guest Kenna. She's trying to seduce me. Kenna Kolanka. She's a Polish lady. Kenna Kolanka. She's a guest, and she's married to a wanderer. Well, the king definitely has enough lovers, and she has lovers pox. The king wouldn't know that though, but this is a role play, and the king, he is lustful, so he will not make her a lover. He already has 2 concubines. One of them is also his lover. His wife is his lover, and he has another lover who is Skiftes Rikissa the Impaler, and she's at the center of the king's attention now. Normally I would have declined, but King, being a lustful man, even though he is 82 and this being a roleplay, I will go for a distraction for tonight with Kenna Kolanka here. Let's do it. My abhorrent paramour. As Kenna draws close, I do not know whether to tear the clothes from her body or punch the suspicious smile of her face. I kiss her a challenge, and she drags me closer, a fitting riposte. The warring feelings in my chests are echoed by our bodies. We spend the night delivering both insults and bliss unto each other. So that's what she's into. Kind of a rough tumble, sounds like. And we lay with her. Can we go do battle? Let's have a better commander in charge. And hope that Sigurdur will follow us, because these are only levies, so they will have a hard time. But maybe if Sigurdur follows into battle, then we can, because he's trying to take his capital back, and if he does, we will lose a lot of war score. And here our wife is sieging down his Jarl Yngling's capital. That is good. Yeah, it looks like Sigurdur is turning and following us into battle there. That is good of him. And it was a decisive victory. And we won. That's a relief. That this battle decided the war here down in Frisia. And it is a victory for us. We are the winners. Let's enforce demands. I will get a lot of counties and the whole kingdom. So be it. Now look. Oh, he still holds the title of king. But maybe if our sons inherit, they will inherit the whole kingdom. I would have to look into what to do with Frisia, because this would have given us a lot of lands above the main limit. Maybe we can usurp the kingdom and make it Scandinavian elective. Well, that's for me and the king to think about for a while. Vassals here who definitely don't like us because they are Catholics and Dutch, and we just conquer their lands, but our laws don't allow us to retract vassals, so I will try to sway him. He hates us, but it can't hurt to improve his feelings towards us a bit. I will look into these hybrid cultures in between episodes. I shan't bore you with it now. I am above the main limit, but I think you can hold on for more holdings than you can manage for a year or something before it gives you negative penalties. Here is one I can ransom for 10 gold, and I need all the gold I can get, so I ransom her. Oh, it says I can usurp the kingdom. I need more gold to do that, so let's hold back on that for now. Let's go and try to take our wife's capital back. Here we go, trying to make sure that our wife doesn't lose her lands. It looks like here's gonna be a small battle here. This is our siege force. Let's send this to up here. Let's land there, so hopefully we don't embark in the arms of... No, it's the Jämtland girls who are attacking my wife. That's cheeky of them. I mean, maybe we should murder Jarl Toren here, because we are lovers with her sister, Kissa. Maybe she could help us murder her sister. I don't know how she feels about her sister. Well, let's take a look at it. Oh, here it is. Should I murder her? Where's my murder scheme? Schemes. So I could convince her spy master. I wonder if the Kissa, the impaler, is in the plot. 36 gold for the spy master in this plot. Yeah, I really like those Jämtland girls, but the one I like is the Kissa, or the one I know. So maybe no, I don't have. I'm draining money in this war. It's not the right call to do this. That's not really the king's style. So let's hold off on that. Here, you go there and liberate our wife's capital. She's cool. Yeah, I will accept. So many wars, and there's something in our court. Here is Semund Gunnarsson. He's a 39-year-old wanderer talking to me at court. A flesh wound. A pool of blood congealing under the feet of Semundr, a diplomat sent by my ally, Jarl Ketilmundel of Neustra. By the immense quantity soaked up by my fine carpet, I can only assume he has been bleeding on this spot for hours, if not longer. My apologies for this mess. I was defenestrated by a dwarf trying to rob me in an inn on my journey to Lödöse. However, as the rapscallion cushioned my fall, the diplomatic visit can continue. It will still be days until my blood loss is fatal. So he has been attacked by a dwarf. So I could force him to see a physician. Or I can tell him my calendar only has space next week. Can you hold on? Or we can talk now, but your liege is paying for my carpet. This is the best option. Jarl Ketilmundel will lose some opinion of us. and we will gain lifestyle experience and gold and court grandeur. But it's not the king. He wouldn't do that. I've been playing him as a decent man, you know. So he will force this man to see a physician. We can talk about whatever it is Jarl Ketilmunder wants when we have seen to your wounds. I gained some diplomatic lifestyle experience for that. Too bad I'm not doing the diplomacy lifestyle tree. Let's go reinforce our wife. She's defending the beaches of Sögerland here. By right. As an event, my vassal has informed me of an obscure law in the Prince Bishopric of Groningen that states none but the king may be its protector. Normally, such an archaic law would be dismissed, but it offers me a unique chance to put Prince Bishop Martin, my vassal and current ruler of the Prince Bishopric of Groningen, in his place. So here is Prince Bishop Martin. He is a bishop who is now our vassal because we conquered Frisia. And I can say the law is clear, the king has full rights, which will give me a claim on his bishopric. Or I could go with Martin can keep the title by my grace. And the king, he's not he's a cynical man and not a religious man, so the fact that he's a Catholic Dutch bishop doesn't really bother him. Maybe he thinks he's foolish for bending his knee to this man nailed to a cross, but he doesn't really hate him for doing it. So and I don't have any interest in getting this. I already have more lands than I can manage, so I would try to be as benevolent as I can to my new subjects. Martin can keep the title by my grace. Here we are reinforcing our wife, and it is going well. We defeated them soundly there. Let's go and see if we can take this small force on. I think we are turning the tides of this war at least, but down here in Bohemia, where our son-in-law is defending, it's not going well at all. We should be able to scare them off, yes. Let's see if we can hunt them down. Oh, here is King Sigmund. My dear friend, 2 years ago you promised to aid me in the holy war for the county of Prague, yet so far you have done nothing to support me in this endeavour. What is the point of our alliance if you never even lift a finger to help me? Well, you are right, insofar that I haven't, but I did send a force down here. We were standing in Prague, ready to help, but then we had other matters to attend to. I have every attention to come aid you, so will I say I will send my troops to your aid immediately. Which means I must get some war contribution within 12 months. Or will I send him gold? I don't want to leave the war. Or I could apologize. And I will send my troops, but can we make it there within 12 months? That is the question. I think I will send him gold, and I will still try to get my army down here in time to help. This requires a thorough look at the situation. We are still winning this war even though we are outnumbered. We are also winning against my wife. No, we are not winning against my wife. My wife's war is looking good now, and if we can lift the occupation of her capital, it should be good. This Catholic uprising is I think one of our allies. Yeah, that's the the Duke of Normandy's war. This is also his war against some Catholics. And what is this? Oh, this is my wife attacking Jämtland. I thought Jämtland was attacking her. Alright. Now I will send my troops to your aid immediately. And let's see if we can do that, because we are up here, we are chasing them down, it looks like. And it looks like we can win another battle there, and we are relieving the siege here. There are a lot of forces involved. Let's try to do battle here and then see about sending this army down south. Let's march there and see what this force is going to do. Education at an end. My ward Frej has come of age, and it is time he left my care. Until we meet again, Frej, he became an insightful thinker. Can I arrange a marriage for you? You are my grandson by my favorite daughter Order. Right, let's marry my grandson Frej off to this Ivaling woman, Dalla Sagasdottir. Ivaling is a great house. She is the daughter of Earl Sigtrygg, who is the son of Jarl Ivar the Boneless of Söderøya. We don't really like Jarl Ivar because we married one of our daughters away to him against her will, and she died in childbed. Well, it's not Jarl Ivar's fault, it was our fault because we forced her to marry him. So he's reminding us of things we'd rather not think about. But we really have no reason to blame him for this. It was all on us that our daughter was forced away to marry him and died. And we still have a high opinion of the house Ivaling. They are famous conquerors of Scotland and the Isles. And she will be a good wife to my grandson here. It's a good alliance for him if they get married. And here they are trying to stop us from taking back my wife's capital. Let's go and reinforce them. Yeah, there we are. They are married. Can we make it there in time, because the siege army isn't doing well? Come on, come on, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Yes, no. No. Double no. We didn't make it in time to help the sieging army from defeat, so they are retreating now. We made it in time though to catch them, but I saw that sadly Giselle is dead. So where is Giselle? We have been through so much with Giselle. She is. I should be able to find her by finding our son. Here, and here is Giselle. She died of natural causes. 54 years old. This is so sad. I will miss you, Giselle. We had some good times together, even though she wasn't at all happy when we abducted her from the castle of her greedy husband, King Solomon, and brought her up here to become our concubine. But we grew close, and she grew to accept her place with us and enjoy her life here. We have had many children. One of them is now Jarl of Viking, and he has inherited his mother's claim on the kingdom of West Francia and other titles down there, and hopefully in the future we can help him do something about that and maybe put him on the French throne. That is one of the plans that we can realize in the future, hopefully. But sad times for us. Giselle will be buried with honors, and as she became a Norse in heart and in faith, she will of course have a Norse funeral. Speaking of that, here is a chieftain who is worth 50, and we need all the gold we can get. But does Giselle's son, the King Erbsen, soon he will be able to afford the full ransom for his son and heir. Can we raise more forces, I wonder? We should be able to raise some more, because I've promised and I intend to do what I can to keep it, to go down to Bohemia and help defend there. We need to get rid of some of our lands down here as well. I'll have to keep thinking about that. Too many things happening all at once. It's hard being a king. Under the stone pine. In the scorching midday heat, they sit in the shadow under a great stone pine, playing on lutes and flutes. They sing in many tongues, yet my heart can understand every word. I can hear them from a balcony, and they stir my soul. Yet I do not know the identity of these musicians, and when I leave my lofty halls and approach the tree, they are gone. Are they sent from Valhalla? Are they phantoms devised by Loki to ensnare me? Perhaps not, but what am I to do with these damned feelings? So the king hears some music, and it's touching him. So I can say, so beautiful, or can pay 50 to sponsor them, investing in music. Or I can say, enough, I will have that damn tree chopped down, which will give me aversion to joy. Well, that's definitely not the king. He enjoys life, he enjoys the arts, he enjoys his food and his drink and his women. He's I think he would go, and he's also a generous man. So I should sponsor more musicians, which will give me prestige and culture and guest opinion. Till death do us part. How can a heart endure this kind of pain without breaking? It cannot be possible, yet here I am, my heart beating on whilst yours has gone quiet. Oh Sif, my petal, life will not be the same without you. No! The king is surely heartbroken now. First, he lost Giselle, whom he loved, I think. And now, the true love of his life, his soulmate and companion and best friend and everything, High Chief the Sif Alfgeisdotter of Gulathingslög of House Lusakaupanga, is dead at the age of 65. She died from her wounds. She was fighting in battle, and she was slain. And now she's dead. Whatever will we do now? What will the king do? He will mourn, that's for sure. But how will he mourn? And what toll will this take on his health and mind? He's already an old man. These constant wars are having their toll on our kingdom, on our family. We've really been through so much with Sif. She truly were a great queen. At least the memories remain. My wife is dead. And so is my favorite concubine Giselle. Will the king seek solace and comfort in the arms of a new woman? Will he find it in drink, or will he soon try to join his wife in Valhalla? They are both cynical, so they don't necessarily believe that, but a couple of episodes back they had a conversation at court after we conquered Viking. Sif then told the king, when he was talking about dying and that his time on Earth soon was at an end. She is quite a bit younger, so she kissed him and told him that wherever you're going next, you'll have to wait for me there. Now it seems like wherever that place is, High Chieftain Sif has to be there waiting for King Frej. I think that will have to mark the end of this episode, and when we begin the next one, there are so many wars still to tend to. Oh, here is a war. Now it is my son who has inherited his mother, and he is now Jarl of her lands. He has 2 Jarldom titles, and he won the war his mother was in against Haraldr, and that is good news. But it doesn't really in any way relieve the pain of losing Sif. But anyway, as I was saying, when we begin the next episode, we'll have to see about. There are still so many wars going on, and we shall have to see about going down to Bohemia, I think, or take a look at the Jämtlandic situation, and take a look at what happened with the inheritance here. Our sons would have inherited, and the lands they are split up now, and our sons are in control of them. And also see what we should do with our new Dutch holdings. So there are definitely many things to look at when we begin the next episode. And there's also, of course, going to be a funeral, and the king will have to find a way to cope with his loss and his mourning. So I hope I will see you in the next one. It should be uploaded at the same time tomorrow. And like I said in the last episode, I started this YouTubing as a way to entertain myself on my summer holidays, and this week I'm going back to work, but I'm really enjoying it, and I would like to continue. But if you are watching and if you're enjoying this role-playing storytelling let's play, consider giving me a like or subscribe. It will definitely be an encouragement for me to continue doing this, even when I have to go back to my real life job. So thank you for watching. Goodbye. See you next time, I hope.